Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting a new project. Don't worry, we've still got the other projects on the go, on the back burner. The electric scooter's coming along nicely, and we've still got what other projects have I got? I don't know now. I'm sure I had two going. I don't know. Anyway, so one of my pals messaged me the other week saying he's been watching one of my videos, which is quite cool because I don't think anyone actually watches them. But he said, I've been watching one of your videos, I find it quite funny. Is it just electric scooters that you're into, or would you try your hand at something else? Of course, I don't want to be just the electric scooter guy. I want to be just somebody who can turn his hand to anything and just try new things. So basically asked him what he had in mind, and he's got an old electric guitar that his son learnt to play with. So he's basically given me a couple of ideas how he wants it to look, and then just give me the free run of, you know, just being quite creative with it. Pretty much like the electric scooter, to be honest with you. Never revamped an electric guitar before, or barely even picked one up. I did try learning a few years ago, but I think my fingers are too fat to play the guitar. So I retired very early on in my guitar playing career, which is a shame because I probably would have been really good. You know, standing there strumming away. Been doing that most of my life anyway, so having a guitar in my hand would have been quite nice and would have made a nice change. This is the guitar, and this is the project for the next couple of episodes. So basically what he wants me to do is to strip it down to just like a bare, what do you call this, body, just down to its bare body. So we're going to take the strings off, take the arm off, is that what it's called? Guitar arm? Yeah, it is now anyway. Then obviously we've got a couple of like knobs on here, which, you know, we've talked about knobs before on this channel and you always giggle like a little school kid, so grow up. So just got to take a few of these off, see what's behind these. I'm sure there's some sort of electric wiring loom in there that we've got to be careful of. So and then obviously see how we get on. So basically what we've got here is a few, actually about 100 tiny little screws that we've got to be careful of. Two knobs, you know, two knobs is better than one knob, as many people probably have worked out. And take the strings off, make sure they don't ping off and stab me like they did when I was trying to learn how to play the guitar, because that was straight through the finger. Ouchies. I presume it's probably a good idea to start from the strings, because I suppose there's a bit of tension on them. I feel like one of those like medieval at a banquet playing the guitar. Don't know what that was. Right, so taking the strings off. So the easiest way to know that you're not tightening it when trying to take the string off, obviously the more you turn this little knob at the end, the crap it sounds. So we know that that one's coming off nicely. Ah, that's how they work. So like me, if you've never taken apart an electric guitar before, as you undo the strings, they've got like a little ball joint at the end. And there you go. Perfect. So that's tightening it. We want to go the other way then. See what I mean? Starts to sound good. Ouch. Get out now. Last one, last but not least. Oh, something just pinged in. So we've got bits falling off of it already. This is the bit of plastic at the top that the strings go through on the neck. That's what it's called, a neck. So just taking the last string off and this little don't know what you call it actually, guitar string bracket has come off with it. I could have probably undone that and then kept all the strings in there. Like I said, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm literally winging it again. So all 6 strings are there. This bracket has now come off, which we need to keep somewhere safe and give it a good bloody clean by the looks of it. Right, so what we've got left now, so we've got basically a knob, another knob, and we've got 2 bolts that look like they just unscrew. So they're just these 2 dusty bolts. There's one, and then that knob I reckon just pulls straight off, which it does, so that knob's come off. And this one here does the same, so we've got like a little black handle. I think that's what you something like that anyway. I've had the people that can actually play do it. That doesn't look like it's on anything, so let's take the neck off now. I have a sneaky feeling this is going to be, these screws are all going to be a bit rusty. Well, it's not very nice noise, is it? Right, so that looks to me like the neck's just come off, so that's always a good start. That's your neck off completely. I think it's only going to like hang on his wall, and every now and then I think he might take it off and have a bit of a play with it. Looks pretty cool, I must admit. Let's take this off. Top tip for you. So what I'm doing is I've actually found a magnet plate. It's actually a badge that went on a fridge, I think. But it's got a magnet on it, so what I'm doing is as I'm taking off these screws, just whacking the screws on the magnet plate, and then that should keep them all in one place. So you shouldn't technically lose anything. If you do, you're going to lose all of them rather than just one. So what I'm actually going to do is take, once I've stripped it, I'm going to take this body, guitar body, to the paint shop. Right, so we've got some wiring looms. A wiring loom. No way of disconnecting it, which is not good. Don't know what we're going to do with that. What's behind door number 2? Again, keep them together so you know where they go. The other part of that wire, it's fairly long leads, so what we're going to do is spin it over and open that back box. Everyone likes a back box. I presume all the wires go into this point here. Can you see that? This little area? Yeah, you can. Alright, here we are. So that little plate's come off, and behind that little plate is some wires. Right, so these wires seem to have a fair bit of play in them, and I need to take them off to get this off. And the wires basically feed along there into this area here. Looks like the channel leading to there is pretty decent, so I'll definitely be able to get them back in. So I think, sorry Mark. Yeah, that's fine. Panic over Mr. Mannering. Don't panic. Don't panic yet. So these just come off. So there you go. That is the body stripped. I have got this little bit here sticking out. Let's just see. what that was then. Something's falling slowly. I thought something was in here. Like a plague of rats or something. Alright, so we got a nut and a rubber washer. Yes, none of that's really getting in the way too much. I might take that off. And that one goes on. That one that fell straight through, which isn't an issue. So what I'm going to do is just put that back on now. Right, so the idea is I'm actually going to spray this white. So key it up like we were doing with the electric scooter the other day. Take all the stickers off. I presume this is either the band he was in or something he used to like saying. Like I say, spray it white and let it dry, and then I'm going to put a Union Jack vinyl decal over the top, and I'm not sure which way I want the Union Jack to go yet, so I'm going to just have a bit of a play and see what which way looks best. Obviously you'd think it would normally go that way, but I think it might look quite cool if it does go at an angle. Just be a little bit different to the likes of Noel Gallagher's, or someone from The Who used to have a Union Jack guitar. I think they did. Or I might be wrong. Might be another band. Who I am, leave it in the comments. And forgive me. So it's got some gapper tape around the edges of these. I've got no idea why he's done that. So we're just going to open one. Just have a look. It's either because he thought it looks cool, or it's hiding some kind of damage, which I might have to repair. Goodie. Yeah, as I was expecting, there's a little bit of damage there, but nothing major. Nothing we can't fix anyhow. Jesus, duct tape is strong. I wonder people use this when they tie people up. You ain't getting out of that. Right, so little bit chipped in the corner. Let me see what we can do with that. I suppose. Note to self, well actually not to me, to Mark or Mark's boy. If you ever feel like putting a bit of duct tape on a guitar again, don't. What's wrong with you? Unless it's something all the cool kids do, I suppose, then obviously knock yourself out. Gotta be one of the cool kids. Hello?
Yeah?
Are you bringing me tea?
Yeah.
Hold up.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Look at that for service. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's burning my insides. Oh, can feel it burning going down. A couple of little minor chips, nothing major. It's taking longer to get the duct tape off than it has to take the fucking thing apart. Jesus. And that one, I reckon he's just done that to try and keep it uniformed. I think he's got OCD because he's just trying to make it match. So that's the duct tape taken off of all four corners. Three corners, just thick. What's the matter here? 1, 2, 3. Down to count, Russ. Jesus. So that's the duct tape taken off, and all that's revealed is a tiny bit of damage in this corner. Got a sticker to remove, which we can do now. It's cold tonight, I must admit. All my joints are hurting. Either that or I'm getting old. So that's just a stupid paper sticker. These ones are always get off. Take these stupid stickers off. These ones come off quite easy, but that's only because they've just the tops come off. and left the glue still on there, so again we're going to need some glue remover to remove the glue side of things. So there's the neck of the guitar. Work out how to take these off, shall we? They come off quite easy, I must admit. That's held on by a screw, so these ones come off fairly easy. So we've got 6 of those, and then if we spin it round, these are just held on by a screw in each little corner. Those screws look like they're really easy to lose, so be careful. There you go. See how small they are? You see that? Yeah, probably not. T-brake. Number 4. Numero 4. And then the last one. And there we are. And that's all dusty and ready to be scotched and painted. No real signs of damage. Obviously we did have this bit of plastic that fell off, which we'll be able to glue back on. I think I'm going to keep this the wood colour it is because it looks quite nice. And then we've got the body of the guitar all stripped and ready for paint. I've got to take this sticker off and remove some of this glue. I'm going to leave these strap handle, what do you call them, strap brackets. I'm going to leave them on because they might as well be. Do I leave them on? Thing is, it's easy to take things apart, but it's quite difficult sometimes to put it all back how it was, especially when you haven't got a Scooby-Doo what you were doing in the first place. Will it go back the way it was when I started taking it apart? Who knows? Here we have one electric guitar, one neck, a load of screws and bolts and brackets that we don't really have any idea what they are or if they're going to go back on correctly. Fingers crossed. So that was fairly simple. I'm sure the difficult bit is going to be when I start putting it back, and that's when the big F-bombs start coming out and start scratching my head and hunting through YouTube trying to work out what I've done wrong. It's coming, don't worry. So that's the episode 1 of the electric guitar all over and done with. As always guys, thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe somewhere down the bottom, and I will catch you in the next one.